Hey everybody, it's Sean from GoPark.com. We're here today showing you how to replace a taillight assembly on this 2003 Honda CR-V. This should be pretty much the same for any 02 to 06. The 05 and 06 might be a little bit different. We do have to take some paneling out here if you're trying to change the entire assembly. If you're just trying to change the bulb, it's actually pretty easy. You can remove the assembly by simply, or at least access the bulbs by simply prying and removing these, loosening the bolts, and pull right out. But the wiring harness is actually back inside the panel. We're going to show you how to do that as well. Tools we're going to be using is a flat blade screwdriver. I got a small 8mm socket ratchet with an extension. It is easy. It can be a bit daunting because you read that you have to take out the spare tire and all of that, but it really isn't that difficult. We've already pulled it back, as you can see. Basically what we did, we lift the carpet, and then there's a handle. You just pull out that panel, and then you want to pull out the base panel as well. It all just pulls right out. Go ahead and show you a couple things here. We'll go handheld for a moment. Sorry for all the bouncing around. You're going to see, let me see if I can get you a good shot here. You're going to see, oops, sorry guys, these little hooks here. There's a small screw cover, and there's also one over here. You're going to pry and remove. We've already pried and removed this first one because I wanted to show you. You pry and remove the screw cover, and you want to go ahead and loosen the Phillips screw. So actually, we will need a Phillips screwdriver as well. I don't think I mentioned that early on there. So Phillips flathead, and then the 8mm socket with a ratchet and an extension. So with the bed of the rear area here now ready for us to start pulling out this panel, we're going to go ahead and pry and remove those screw covers, and we'll start working on those, which we'll do right now. Alrighty. You want to be careful because you don't want to scratch it. These are in there pretty good. May need a smaller flat blade screwdriver, but it looks like this one's about to come out for me. Go. Then we'll go ahead and loosen and remove those Phillips screws there. I may have a strip screw here. Alright, we'll get something for that. Alright, so what we've encountered here is we actually have a stripped screw here. So for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and show you how to take out the tail light as if this panel was off. The only thing you have to remove is just like this one. You want to loosen and remove that Phillips screw. That hook will come off just like that one did. And then this panel pulls right out from its position, and you can access everything behind it. But again, for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and move on. Back on the outside of the light here, you got two screw covers. One up top. There's a little slot for your Phillips or for your flathead screwdriver. You just go in, pry that out. Okay, there we are. And now you're going to see the two 8mm bolts. We're going to loosen and remove those. They're also Phillips screws. If you just wanted to stick with the screwdrivers, you can do that. Sometimes with these lights, usually the bolts aren't in too tight, but if you haven't changed them before, it might be a little bit easier using a socket and a ratchet. Okay. Get those bolts out. Go ahead and pull the assembly. There's mounting clips that line the outside of it. You just got to kind of pull straight back and pop those free. Sometimes it could be a little easier if you got a little screwdriver for some leverage there. And as you can see, There we go. Everything comes out. Okay. Now, if you wanted to change the bulbs, it's a simple matter of just twisting each socket counterclockwise. You pull the bulb out, put it right back in. As you can see, the wiring harness runs back behind the panel, which is why we also showed you how to remove the panel. If you're just trying to change the casing, this is really all you need to do. If the bulbs are fine, you can just simply unscrew them from here, screw them into the new one, and install. If you're having a wiring issue, or if some of this has been damaged and you want to replace the harness, you are going to go ahead and have to remove that interior panel. Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with ours, so we're going to go ahead and put it right back in. You see these clips here? Those are going to be our guides. Snap it right into place, and then it's that simple. Just go ahead and push it like that. Go ahead and tighten up our 8mm bolts. Make sure it's tight enough that your assembly doesn't go flying off your car there. Obviously would be good. Okay. Reattach our screw covers here. And if you did take off the panel, it's a simple matter of just simply popping the panel back into place, tightening those Phillips screws, replacing the screw covers, reattaching the little interior trunk liner there, which literally takes 2 seconds, and then you're all set.